These disturbing discoveries found in people's basements will absolutely terrify you. A photo of a Polaroid photo found in someone's basement that was posted to Reddit about 8 years ago had a lot of people spooked, stunned, and wanting more answers. A Reddit user by the name of Ace Flores posted a photo of a scratched up Polaroid picture he found in the basement of his vacation home that had the writing on it, "Do you see him?" He said he found it while cleaning out his family vacation home, and he said he tried cleaning the picture as much as he could, but it was really scratched up, so it didn't make a difference. He said he can't even really see anything, just an outline of a house, and didn't see an outline of a person. He left the thread by saying he will try to look for more. Now, he came back to his post after some time and said that people in Discord have pointed out that when enhanced, there appears to be something, to which people said, yeah, it looks like a silhouette of a man. One person commented saying, when you do see him, it will be too late, with another person saying, seems like you might be trapped in a horror movie, don't worry, stay smart and escape. Whatever it is or isn't, I'm not actually sure, I want to find out. Pretty creepy. A Reddit post by someone named Cyborg Stranger posted 2 years ago a chilling item found in a chest of drawers that they put in their basement after originally buying it at a local thrift store. So as you can see by the photo in the picture, what we're looking at is what appears to literally be someone's hair, maybe a child. It looks to be about 2 or 3 different braided locks with kind of green and blue hair ties. It's quite creepy, honestly, and people have mixed feelings about this one. One person said parents often save some hair from their children's first haircut, or maybe it's after a child had passed. It's either sweet or now you have ghosts. Now, someone added to their comment saying, it's so weird. I saved the hair from my kid's first haircut. I don't even know why. I was even like, this is weird, but I still kept it and just hid it in a spare room closet. I'd like to make it into a bracelet or something, but I can't deny it's a weird human impulse. Another person just simply asked, do you want ghosts? Cause that's how you get ghosts. Honestly, I would have thrown the whole thing away, cause ain't no way I'm keeping that. A very creepy collection of dolls was found in the basement of an elderly lady's home. A person on Reddit shared their story of a time they were invited into the home of someone they know, or maybe they don't know. Honestly, the post is kind of unclear, but they wrote that they were invited into an elderly lady's home, and when they asked if they could use the washroom, the lady said, sure, go downstairs to the basement. The person went into the basement, and on the wall in the bathroom facing the toilet was a shelf with a collection of creepy porcelain dolls and just other items. Now, there seemed to be a stand holding a blue kind of doll's dress, a wicker chair fit in size for, said dolls, and another stand holding a straw floral hat, again, for the dolls. You can also see shoes for the dolls laying around. I mean, it's really creepy, yes, but also I think the better question is, why is this in the washroom, in the basement? That's just super weird to me. I actually had a fascination with porcelain dolls when I was a kid, so sure, relatable a little bit, but I kept them in my room, and of course, because I have attachment issues, I still have them. Now, one person commented on this story and said, honestly, getting old sucks. I think she's probably pretty cool. The OP responded by saying, yeah, it does. I mean, she invited me inside after we finished up some paperwork. I let her know how appreciative I was about letting me into her home, but she needs to be more careful and less trusting. She was 80 years old, and when she came outside, the wind almost blew her away. Another person, however, said, this is how horror movies start, get out now. A terrifying mask was found under someone's bedroom floor in the basement. Now, a person on Reddit shared their very creepy story, so buckle up. The poster said, my husband was pulling out the floorboards and found this graved mask. It's very much a doom mask. No doubt it's a plaster cast, and I'm sure the person must have passed on, or at least unconscious, because one of the eyelids was very slightly open when the imprint of the face was made. It's a middle-aged woman. It looks like she had no eyebrows, but no other distinctive sign. Nothing is written on the cast. There's only a little hook at the back that looks like the mask could be mounted on a wall. The house I live in is a classic Victorian house that was converted into flats a while ago. I don't know how it ended up under the floor. There wasn't anything specific next to it, only gravel and soil. The whole thing is very mysterious. I don't know what to do with it. Would it be bad luck to sell it? I don't know how else to dispose of it. I'm not too keen on keeping it, obviously. It's super creepy. It is really creepy looking. People, of course, took to the comment section to share their thoughts. One person said, that's incredibly interesting to me. I bet if you have a local shop for obscurities and oddities, they'd love to have this. Well, I mean, I personally wouldn't buy it, would you? Let me know. A sealed tight door found in a new homeowner's basement was discovered and made the buyer rethink buying the property. A person on Reddit named Brett Kelman said he had just bought a house, but found a very creepy sealed tight door in the basement that he couldn't open and had no clue what could possibly be inside. In his story, he shared how he was so concerned about what was there or inside, or maybe even where it could lead to. But then in an update, he said 10 years ago, the stairs in front of the house collapsed in a tornado. The then owner used the opportunity to rebuild the stairs with a tornado shelter underneath. However, once the shelter was built, he became concerned that if the house collapsed in a storm, he might be trapped in the shelter. As some have suggested, the hatch truly is an emergency exit. Now, the eye bolts make the hatch too strong to break open from outside, but can easily be removed to escape from within if the house crumbles while you're in the shelter. Now, the builder saw this thread actually on Reddit, then looked the person up on Twitter, found the contact info to send the explanation. So it's a small world. He shared that in an additional update and said, I've solved the mystery of the basement hatch. It is more underwhelming than I've ever imagined. It just goes outside behind the bushes. Well, a satisfying ending maybe, maybe not. I bet some of you are hoping it would lead to another world or portal. Either way, it's still a very disturbing discovery to find when you think about what could have been behind that door. A now deleted post on Reddit tells the story of a new homeowner who purchased a house, and when they went downstairs to the basement, they discovered a hidden basement room with a locked door, but also the previous owner blocked the door off with a shelf. The OP said horror movies have taught him not to try and open the door, and that his dogs refused to go near the door, so he definitely was not planning on opening it. Now, people in the comments begged him to. One person said, obviously everyone on Reddit is going to want you to open the door, and your fears are probably justified, but I think I have a plan that can accommodate both issues. He said that OP should hire someone on Craigslist to come and open it while wearing a GoPro. Also suggested standing by with a weapon in case something lunged out at him. Another person shared their theories and said, I'm gonna make an educated guess. If the bank owned the house between the last owner and yourself, chances are it's full of crap a property preservation company was supposed to throw away but hid instead. If it was a direct purchase from the previous owner to you, it's probably full of bodies whose spirits are now unlocked and are going to trap you inside that room so they can escape. Think of yourself as an offering. Well, I hate to leave you like this, but till today, OP has never opened the door, so I guess we'll never know. That's all for now. Which basement story freaked you out the most? Let me know. I'm your host, Ashley. Until next time, stay scared. These disturbing stories of real demons and possessions absolutely terrified the Pope, as it did many others as well, starting with the devil and Father Amorth, witnessing the Vatican exorcist at work through the possession of Rosa and the demons that consumed her. Now, on Father Amorth's 91st birthday, he had no plans to celebrate it, and he awoke just after dawn, said his typical morning prayers, and had his very typical breakfast of a cafe latte and biscotti. When he returned to his room, he tended to all the mail he had of people requesting his services from around the world. Each letter contained tragic questions and appeals from people who knew Amorth only by name and reputation. He answered the letters, writing with, a fountain pen, licking the envelopes and stamps himself. Now at 2 p.m., he knelt again to pray, then arose with difficulty, took up his walking aid, and made his way to an elevator, which took him to the first floor, where the small room dedicated to his work was located.